So maybe during this time when people didn't know what was wrong, you knew something was wrong. It was messing up your life. Do you remember what was going on in your mind, or what at that time? What were you thinking?
I mean, I thought I was gonna die, but I thought I was normal at the same time, because before that, I was born with cerebral palsy, and I got enough physical therapy to look okay, and then I had 10 brain surgeries, a few seizures, a couple more during this whole nerve incident, and so I thought that was pretty normal. So I didn't really think of it at the time.
Pretty normal to have all those brain surgeries
and pain and everything.
Hmm.
So I thought the crash was completely normal, just part of life, getting hurt, because I basically either live in hospitals or there's a lot of outpatient care. So, and doctors are like, why aren't you in med school? Because it's too much work, and I can tell people how to get through things, not really how to fix them. But it was, let's see, how did I feel? Well, the shrinks, man, that they had that was weird, because everybody was basically, I had these different people. There was this one chick I remember. She basically told me, because I basically, when I was playing video games when I still could, I couldn't move. It's like I was paralyzed, but the upper half of my body was totally fine. And she goes, well, that's the only thing that's taking your pain away at the moment, right? Well, you need to stop that, because it's putting too much stress on your brain. And my parents thought she was crazy, and my dad went for the simple. She went to Michigan, so just exactly, she went to Michigan. They don't know crap, so that's, yeah, he went for that. I mean, and from what I've heard about Columbus, Ohio, where Ohio State is, where he went, sounds like a better place to be for school as far as partying goes than Ann Arbor, Michigan. But yeah, we never went again, and basically the other shrinks, like they weren't as bad. But they were weird. They said they were, it's kind of like, all right, how do you feel about this? Like, what are you feeling? Well, I can't talk. I'm burning. I'm stabbing. I'm squeezing. Okay, well, how do you feel about how you feel? I go, I just told you, and I'm like, these are shrinks. It reminds me of the time, right, which I forgot that part in the story. It was after when my parents got me out of the hospital. I had to take the psych test. They were like, well, we're surprised that your son hasn't killed you guys yet. We're surprised he's actually taking this pain so well. And I'm like, shut up. He can't move. So they took me down to Pasadena next to the Rose Bowl, and it was a 200-question test of, would you kill yourself, and if so, how'd you do it? And I didn't know how to answer that. I mean, basically, this was and this joke has offended a lot of people. I didn't put this down, but I basically said, just for stage presence, would I kill myself? No, because my mom was doing the test. I couldn't move, I couldn't talk, so she was just like, how would you answer this question? And it was really hard to answer, because they were the same questions, but it was different wording. But basically, the only thing I was pissed when I started doing stand-up, because I thought back to that, and I should have put down, if I had the wit at the time, would I kill myself? No, but if I was going to, I'd marry Halle Berry, and we'd have slave on our roleplay sex until my heart gave out, because I figured that's a terrible thing to die from, a heart attack, but it's easier than dying of laughter, and other things like that, overdoses. And all these guys are like, oh my God, I can't believe you would do something like that. And I'm like, dude, look at your girlfriend. She was laughing. Do what she's doing. I mean, guys are soft.